Towers has changed.
Just a little bit. Hampton Court. Hampton Court.
Tears. So,
One-way system.
yeah, we'll find out about. Please stay right.
Map.
I like the fact that the sound effects.
Really nice.
Oh, that's a speaker.
That might be where the sound effects coming from.
That's really well done. I mean,
It's really well disguised.
I can now you know they're there. I can spot them, but it's well disguised. And us being us, where do we start? Food.
Food. Into Henry
Yeah,
VIII's
it's
kitchen. Let's go and see. Guidebook.
It's quite big,
It
actually.
is big.
You never know. I bought it online ahead
Yeah.
because I knew Heather would probably want it. So
Let's go and have a look. Now, having seen these in documentaries,
again, sound.
the sound is really good, the audio is really good. Now I'm just going to have a drink before we go in.
And in we go.
Welcome to Henry VIII's kitchen.
How accurate will this price be of sorcery with their estimations? The sorcery estimated £45 for mustard, vinegar and verjuice.
That's a lot of.
That's a lot of mustard vinegar. But when you think about it, when in Tudor time, especially in Henry VIII's time, when the court was here, that was a lot of people.
Yeah.
So they needed a lot of food.
But nutmeg based clothes.
Some rather unappetizing looking pies. Because of the one-way systems, they've got places blocked off. And
Yeah. The larder where they stored everything.
doesn't look anything like an old Fiat. Happy?
You can't see me under the mask, but I am smiling. Like those major bits that I want to see with the pictures. All that food. So yeah, this is where all the food for the court was made.
It's really high vaulted ceiling.
If I'm not mistaken, these were like, did someone sit here? Roasted?
Yep, spits.
Spit roast and everything. I've watched too many Tudor documentaries.
Yeah. I'm trying not to put children in.
All the pots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So they literally have 6 pots on the go.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
for king's mouth only. Do not eat.
Oh, it's a bit different.
You? What's the best different?
You've got like all the king's
Menu.
menu and the court menu. And then the maids, servants, children, and basically the workers. It's a little bit different.
Ale instead of water because water was so polluted. Ale was the better thing to have.
Well, it's time to go into the man himself. Yes, I am talking about Henry VIII's apartments. Let's go and see.
Stairs.
So this is where we may see Catherine Howard's ghost. Going to the chapel where rumour has it that Jane Seymour's heart and lungs are buried.
Massive.
So yeah, let's go into Henry VIII's apartment. This is what I can't wait to see. Another step. Only because I nearly fell down it.
Yeah. Oof. Captain of Aragon. I was a paragon of
Loyalty.
I can't remember the words then. Oh, there's a lot of people in there.
Yeah, we'll hang around here for a bit to let a few people. Welcome to Hampton Court, house of our most sovereign Lord King Henry VIII. All His Majesty's guests and servants are ordered to be of good behaviour and gesture, and to dress in good fashion, not to suffer vagabonds, rascals, or boys.
None of them.
Here's my favourite queen.
We've seen that painting.
We saw that painting at Hever Castle yesterday. My fave.
Have you noticed what it says at the bottom?
Beheaded. Absolutely huge. So this is where all the banqueting and the parties would have been back in Tudor times. All the tapestries,
Yeah, it's incredible.
huge. But all like the stained glass windows. The man himself is on a stained glass window there.
Hey. Oh, you can see it.
From the original vault. Ah, so it is in the ceiling.
Yeah, but finding it.
It's somewhere in the ceiling.
Oh, it's one of those wood things along the edge, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't know which one it is. Can't tell from this distance.
Yeah. Do you see, remember on the documentary? You see like those people looking out
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
corners.
The, oh, what did she call them? I can't remember what she called.
But yeah.
Gargoyles.
Yeah, there's little people up in the top. And apparently they were like the spies. So obviously Henry knew everything that was going on at court.
Yeah, do it properly.
So this is a nice idea. Obviously they put a mirror in. So you can see
The ceiling.
the ceiling rather than straining your neck. So yeah, you can see there's roses. It's a really nice idea. And this is the room dedicated to your favourite queen.
Jane Seymour.
Jane Seymour. You can see. There she is. This portrait was created by Hans Holbein in 1536. Let's go in. So obviously Jane was the queen that gave Henry his long awaited for male heir, Prince Edward. Watch his chamber. The rooms are huge here. All the tapestry again on the wall.
Well, you can see the difference between the servant areas that we were in earlier.
God, yeah.
I mean, yes, the kitchen was huge, but that was preparing the food.
Yeah.
But all the lift out rooms off were tiny.
We're tiny, and then these rooms are huge. Doesn't seem real that we're actually in the rooms. So that's what the Queen's ladies in waiting did. They sewed a lot of their own clothing as well, made a lot of their own clothing. And they spent most of their time sewing.
Doing arty pursuits.
Arty, yeah, they did a lot of arty things. The ladies in waiting, they learnt to dance. They did a lot of stuff like that. So this is the portrait of Henry following the Hans Holbein one. It's not the actual
Famous Hans
Holbein painting.
Very, very similar. Having seen the original.
It's the same pose, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, the original's in the National Portrait Gallery.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's where I saw it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see the original Hans Holbein one. So this is from the time when Henry was going against the Catholic Church and when he declared himself head of the Church of England. There were obviously a lot of protests at that time, as you can see from that painting. So obviously there was a lot of children that worked as servants in the Tudor court.
It's interesting seeing all the different room levels.
Yeah.
Well, that shows the difference. If you think that's the Great Hall that we were in earlier.
Yeah.
Look at the size of the windows and look at the tiny windows above.
I know, that's interesting to see that.
Ooh, and there's
Jane Seymour. Oh no. Yeah, she was a potential
suitor.
Yeah.
For want of a better phrase.
Yeah. At 16, but she declined. Brave young woman.
From the river.
That's a nice picture. That is the palace in all its glory. And here are the portraits of all three of Henry's children. So yeah, it's the same sort of stand. And you can just see how young he was. So obviously that's the Anne Boleyn. And then the last Tudor monarch was of course Elizabeth. She reigned for a good 45 years, which was interesting to find out yesterday at Hever Castle.
Yeah.
I didn't know she'd reigned that long.
It's a long reign, especially in that time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. For a good 45 years she reigned for. And she died in 1603. Along with the Tudor era.
Oh, look at the rainbow.
Wow. So we are now in William III.
Yep.
William III's apartment. Obviously there's going to be different areas, it's not just the Tudors, but there is obviously more Tudor stuff to come. Obviously your hand sanitizer and your face mask.
Which is a horrible one.
Which is, yeah, it's really sticky, isn't it? It's not
Not the best.
not the best of ones. Most of the footage today is just, obviously I don't want to get my face and Ian's face in it a lot today because there's a lot of amazing like paintings and architecture to show, isn't there?
Yes.
And it's very
Echoed.
echoey in here. Come through the door and literally just absolutely stunning. This is an extremely long corridor.
Yeah. Compared to the long gallery yesterday.
Yeah, this is
About double the length. Isn't it?
yeah, I'd say it's double the length of the long gallery at Hever. Like so many little hidden doors and into rooms that I presume were privy chambers. It's nice how they've kept, we were just saying how to preserve all the portraits.
The
They're
blinds.
letting some sunlight in, but obviously keeping the blinds down to preserve the portraits. We'll go out there and get photos and that later. As we keep saying, if you haven't been before, it is a full day pretty much. There's so much to do and see. But yeah, normally it goes all the way straight through. It's a very well signposted one-way system as well.
Yes. Oh, this is a big room. God.
Ah, so I see where it
20 people.
20 people in this room. It goes on the sides of the room how many people they can have per room at one time, but it's really quiet today, so as you can see it's very spacious. So yeah, this is the guard room. So you'd have to come through here so you could get checked out. So yeah, this is all Tudor style. And the old guard uniform. So obviously there's protection of all times, and that's why they'd sleep in here as well. So there'd be beds here in the corner, and this was your first port of call if you were coming into Hampton Court for the first time. Look at that ceiling.
Drawing room.
Just incredible. I love how all like the replica outfits are all done in like white. I don't know what's, oh he's over there, what sort of like material it's done in, but but it's absolutely amazing. So this is what they do in here. Play games. So the games of the court. Absolutely beautiful. Ceilings, probably not. The video probably doesn't do it justice, but it's absolutely beautiful. Really amazing how they do it, and then it's on like every outfit whose it was. Cards, piano. Absolutely stunning how each dress was slightly different. It's like a plastic material it's made of. A view of the fountain. It's really making me need the toilet. Quite literally. So we're gonna take some photos and go and find a toilet. That's a perfect shot of the palace.
And the gardens.
Nice, quaint and quiet. So nice shot out over the river. Looks like the fountain's just coming on again. Is that it in the distance?
It's not the river, it's just an
Lake.
An ornamental lake. Yeah.
An ornamental lake, there you go. So much land. Birds, swans flapping. Doesn't look anything like Henry, but I'm pretty sure it's meant to be Henry. What do you think?
That or just a normal guard.
Yeah.
But the hat looks like it's the Henry hat, doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
My,
But now it's just nice to come across a random dragon. Random dragon?
yeah, they seem to have a lot of these around, don't they?
Yeah. So that brings us to the end of our day here at Hampton Court Palace. It's been so much fun to get here. I've wanted to come here for so long and it's been a really, really nice day as well. As you can see, we've been joined by two friends who are drinking. One's had a bit too much to drink there. So what have you had? It's going to be a bit of a weird highlight, but
Yeah, it's been nice just being here, seeing all the architecture, all the Tudor, all the Tudor architecture, the Christopher Wren's architecture, and having nice chats with the staff as well. That's been quite nice. Yeah, we've had quite a few chats with a lot of the staff.
Yeah, the staff are very knowledgeable here. Most of them do tours, and obviously in normal time they have a theatre group, they said, that come in and do all the characters. So they have Henry out, Anne Boleyn, all the characters you'd expect to have out here, and she said it's quite interactive as well. So yeah, just for me, just being here at Hampton Court, the sky's turning a not so nice shade of grey now. But yeah, really, we hope you've enjoyed the past 2 vlogs here on HM Coasters. Something a little bit different for you guys, and it's not just theme parks as well, which is what we want to move away from. We want to do more stuff away from theme parks as well. So yeah, tomorrow again it'll be a little bit different. We'll be down on the South Bank in London doing the London Merlin attractions. So we'll be paying Shrek a visit, we'll be going deep into the London dungeons and taking a flight on the London Eye as well. So until our Merlin day tomorrow, we will see you then. Bye guys.
Ta-ra.